the USA in your Chevrolet. America's asking you to call. Drive your Chevrolet through the USA. America's the greatest land of all. On a highway or a road along a levee, performance is sweeter, nothing can beat her. Life is completer in a Chevy.
This is still standing.
So I have the assistance today of Zachary, and we're going to remove all the stuff off the top of the engine in preparation for dropping the drivetrain. So this is what it looks like before, and I'll start with the cruise control, get that off and out of the way.
So make a date today, just see the USA, see it in your Chevrolet.
Traveling east, traveling west, wherever you go, Chevy service is best. Southward or north, near place or far, there's a Chevrolet dealer for your Chevrolet car.
See the USA.
The power pack, which is engine, differential, and transmission, are lowered now, completely disconnected, and I will roll it out and separate the transmission, which has got the damage on it, from the differential, and get that replaced. Power pack is out. The engine compartment basically empty. So with it out, I'll show you the mess that flailing shaft made. Yeah, I don't think I'll be reusing that.
In your Chevrolet, the Rockies way out west are calling you. Drive your Chevrolet through the...
So I've removed it, got a replacement from the Corvair wrench. It has a complete end that the speedometer cable screws into. I have installed a new O-ring, lubricated it, and lubricated the teeth of the shaft, or the teeth of the gears. So now it gets installed up into there in this hole and is retained with this keeper, which screws in.
Where fields of golden wheat fast and review. Where they're traveling.
The late model transmission, a early model differential because of the lack of U-joints coming out of the hub there, and then a late model engine. I think it would then be an early model bell housing. Anyway, the only thing I'm going to replace is this power glide. Now, one of the things I did notice is that there are a lot of shims on this rear cross or forward cross member. I will reinstall those after replacing the transmission. And so one of the things I need to look at replacing is that. Oh, the governor. Yes, I have a replacement governor, which will go into that hole. So it's apart. Just want to document how the shaft goes in. This little extension sticks through, and this pulls out, and the kind of the double spline goes into the transmission. The shaft, I think, is held in by a clip inside there. So unless I have to take it out, I'm not going to at this point. We'll just leave it. This vacuum modulator is, I'll probably reuse it. We'll just see what the new transmission or the replacement transmission comes with. It won't be new. Time to tidy up all of the engine compartment and forward of it. So we've got the fan blower motor here. Squirrel cage fan is up in here. Heater box is above it. These are the plenums that feed air into the vehicle. You can see where the end of the shaft beat that up. No permanent damage. There's some wires that look like they were a victim of what was going on here. This is the speedometer cable end, so I'll need to replace that with a good used one. While I have all this access, I will be replacing the brake lines. Maybe not this one. This one looks fairly new, but I'll check that one out. And then there's another one that goes forward that comes in. I'll be checking the fuel line. I'll be removing the tunnel cover.
With a load that's heavy, performance is sweeter, nothing can beat her, life is completer in a...
So I'm taking out the master cylinder. I've disconnected the spring. I've loosened the nut there, but I think that's all part of the assembly that comes out. The one thing I do need to take off now, and that is this attachment for the cruise control. I believe this is how you disengage the cruise control. There's a switch inside there. You open the contacts when you press on the brake pedal. So we'll take that off, and hopefully that will free. The nuts are already off on the other side of the 3 studs that come through that go into the firewall. The nuts are out in the trunk. Master cylinder's out. In order to rebuild it, everything comes through that opening there. So I need to remove the pedal, and that comes off with cotter key out, slides out, and then I'm thinking once that's out of the way, I can just flip the pedal lever all the way back around. So we'll work on that. In order to get the innards out of this master cylinder, I actually plugged one of those outlet holes and put some air, and fortunately I had the opening aimed towards the wall, and the air popped it on out and sent it across the room, and those are the parts that I can find. But I do know this is the assembly procedure for a 61 master cylinder. So I'm going to blow that out. I'm going to use the brake hone tool on the drill to, here it is, on the drill, to clean up the walls of that cylinder portion. I've looked down in the reservoir, and it's actually pretty clean. So it drained out fairly cleanly over the years that it sat. The cylinder portion has been honed out, cleaned out, and now I've got the new parts lined up in the order that they go in. This looks like it is symmetric, so it shouldn't matter. This is not symmetric, so the big end goes in first. The cup goes in, and then looks like we have, okay, so one of the cups is already on, and the other cup goes in like this. All right, let's lubricate it with brake fluid and stick them in. Everything's lubricated and stuck back in, and that all seems to compress right real easily. So we'll throw away the old parts now that we know the new parts fit.
And see it in your
I'm going to take off the tunnel cover now and see what the state of all the cables and tubes front to back are. So we are under the car, in the rear looking forward. This is the new front to rear brake line. It goes all the way through the tunnel. The tunnel, which is much clearer now than it was before, since the cruise control wiring is all gone. This junction right in there, I've decided to leave the two brake lines in place. They look relatively new. They've got that kind of greenish coating on the outside, so they're not original. So the other end is up here, and brake line going around. So the brakes are all buttoned up, just a matter of bleeding them. So we can dump brake fluid in and use the vacuum bleeder. So we will get on to that.
So make a date today, just see the USA, see it in your Chevrolet.
Traveling east, traveling west, wherever you go, Chevy service is best. Southward or north.